Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and today I am doing the 10 crochet stitch question tag. So I'll be back in a sec. Natalie's Closet. Okay, so welcome back everyone. As I said, this is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and today I am doing the 10 crochet stitch question tag. Now this one, as well as the next one I'm going to do, have some overlapping, well, that's not going to, the next one isn't going to go out until, like, I don't know, next week sometime, but there are some overlapping questions, but I don't know who's going to watch which video, so I figured I'll just do both tags and just leave it at that. So if you are wondering why there are all these tag videos, because that's not typically what I do, I am going to put this past getting to know you's video in the cards above, and I'll go ahead and link it in the description box below in the top pinned comment as well, so that you can understand why it is that these videos are going up instead of my regular videos, since I needed to take a little bit of time off, but still wanted to go ahead and answer or take part in all these tags. In this one, nobody in particular tagged me. It was just a general tag, you know, you're it if you want to do it. And I thought it would be fun, so I figured I'd just go ahead and do it since I needed to do a video anyway. And I can't, you know what, I'm so bad I haven't been mentioning who it was that started these tags, so I apologize for that to those of you, to the person that started the tag videos. I apologize if I haven't mentioned who it was. So I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, I did not write down my answers. I'm going to kind of wing it, because I really didn't have the time to, like, I wrote down all the questions, but I didn't really have a time to also answer all of them on paper. So bear with me as I think a little bit, but I will try to not make the video too long. And of course, welcome all of any new subscribers, and welcome back to everyone else. Thank you all so incredibly much for your support and your time in watching the videos. I really, really sincerely appreciate it. You guys are so incredibly amazing. And I really love reading all of your comments, and the emails that I have been getting, I really appreciate as well. So thank you guys for that. So let's get on with this. Number one, what stitch do you like to work with the most? Truthfully, the stitch that I love, and for me tends to be the most, like, cathartic and almost fastest, is really the Crocodile Stitch. However, it's not something I've used often at all. I had my original project. I think I've done one or two since then, and I think I also have a tutorial on it. I'll put that in the cards above as well. But that is the stitch that I like to work with the most, is the Crocodile Stitch. What do I do? Have I been using the most lately? It seems to be the half double crochet, which basically kind of fits into a lot of different stitches. And for crying out loud, I forgot to, I will probably have to write it over the screen. But anyway, so that's my answer. Number two, what stitch do you like to work with least? Honestly, the granny stitch. I have nothing against the granny stitch, and I think there are a lot of patterns that look great in it. It's just not my favorite stitch, especially when it comes to doing, whether you're doing it in the squares or rounds and then sewing pieces together. That is my least favorite thing to do in the entire world, and it's just not my preference. But I appreciate everybody else who does work it, but I'm just being totally honest with you guys, which you guys know is my thing. Number three, what stitch do you like the looks of the most? Honestly, I have to say, well, that's really hard to say. I really love the look of the Crocodile Stitch, however, not necessarily in every way that I've seen it used. As a blanket, I love it, and I prefer it in fingering weight versus anything thicker. Outside of that, I do love, oh my goodness, I'm trying to think. I told you guys. I do like the look of the waffle stitch. Also, oh, there's so many, but I just have the, well, no, that's not a stitch. So you know what? I'm just going to leave it with that. What stitch do you like the looks of the least? I really don't know that there's anything that I dislike, because I can appreciate it all. So I really don't have a specific stitch that I dislike the look of. So that's my honest answer. 5, what stitch have you recently used the most for more than one project or a large, very large project? The stitch that I've used the most recently, we'll see, the Yarn Coitus Mal project that I was doing, which I didn't finish on time, was a half double crochet. But as far as for the largest project and the most recent is the blanket for my mom, which is primarily double crochet. So I'm going to say double crochet. Number 6, what stitch have you not used or used very little in recent months? Single crochet. Single crochets drive me nuts, especially since I work a lot with fingering weight. They just take too long. I mean, I know there are certain projects you got to do it, but they just take too long. Number 7, what stitch have you not tried yet but would like to? This I did make notes on. I would like to do, or learn at the very least, the foundation single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet and triple crochet, whatever. But I would like to learn that, or try it at the very least. The twisted single crochet, the Trinity stitch. I thought I had more, but those are, to name a few, that I would like to try, that I haven't tried before. And then what's number 8 is what stitch have you not tried yet but have no interest in or not ready to try? I'm going to say, well, cables aren't a stitch per se, but that's really the only thing I could have thought of that I have no interest. Oh, I don't not have interest. I am not ready to try cables yet, but take that as a stitch. Otherwise, I don't know that there's, I mean, again, granny stitch I have no interest in doing, but not because I dislike it. It's just not my thing. But yeah, so that's my answer. Number 9, what was the first or close to first project you ever made? We've had this conversation on lives and previous videos and stuff. The very first project that I learned when it came to crochet, when I tried to teach myself from YouTube how to crochet, I tried to figure out the single crochet. It just wasn't clicking. Half double, double crochet wasn't clicking. But then I saw a video for the Crocodile Stitch and it just clicked. And then I taught myself backwards from there. My very first project was a commissioned piece because one of my friends mentioned to a friend that I crochet and I could make a baby blanket. And seeing as though that was the first stitch that actually clicked in me, I went ahead and did. It was for, you know, the baby carriages that are the flat, like bed ones, not like a regular stroller. It was one for that, and it was for a baby that would be born basically having everything. And so they wanted something extra special, and they wanted it in merino wool. And yes, but the Crocodile Stitch blanket, this Crocodile Stitch blanket in particular, I still have it. Long story. If you'd like to know why I still have it, please go ahead and comment down below or email me or whatever. And I will explain it to you if you don't already know the reason. The deal just basically fell through. But this is the Crocodile Stitch blanket that I did. It's not that large. Again, it was for, you know, but up close so you can see it. I absolutely love it. I love the fact that there are the 3D like scales. This is the back of it. So This was my very first project, and I absolutely love it. It's merino. It's 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon, and the colorway is Berbera Daisy. But yes, so that was my very first project. Sadly, I still have it because it's a very expensive blanket, because the yarn was $120 just in and of itself. And I am not willing to sell it for under a certain amount, or I would rather give it to someone, gift it to someone, which I haven't had that opportunity to. So anyway, that was my very first project. Number 10, what stitch would you use to describe the person who tagged you? I wasn't specifically tagged, and the person that started this, I had never watched until I saw this tag come out. I'm sorry, I had watched her, but I don't really, not enough to really be able to know what their stitch is, based on how they described their own stitch. Was I think she said a treble crochet, so I will go with that, because she said, you know, she just grows and grows, and a treble crochet is pretty tall. So that is how she described herself, since she obviously is the one who started it. But yeah, as for myself, I'm going to say the Crocodile Stitch, because it could be, you know, prickly, not the actual yarn, but crocodiles, but yet not. So that's what I'm going to say. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm not going to tag anybody specifically, because I know there are a ton of tags, and I know there were a lot of people who did. Actually, I don't know that there were a lot of people that have done this one yet, but I just am trying to think of who else I can tag that I haven't already tagged, that I think would do this. So I'm just going to tag everybody. So if you are seeing this video and you're tagged, so feel free to go ahead and do a video following these questions. So tag your it. And if you don't have a channel, or you're not planning on doing a video, but you're interested in answering the questions and letting me know a little bit more about yourself, feel free to comment the answers in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for letting me get to know you a little bit better. And yeah, so if you're new and you're still here, I would love it if you'd consider hitting the subscribe button, the red subscribe button down below, as well as a notification bell next to that. And if you all would be willing to give this video a thumbs up, especially if you enjoyed the content, as well as sharing my videos and commenting, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I love hearing from you guys. You guys, and so many of you crack me up when I read your comments, and you guys, I love getting to know you all. I just love getting to know you all. And I appreciate you all very, very much. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. I don't know what day this is going up, so I'm not going to say what day to have a great day on. But have a wonderful day and stay safe and healthy. Miley, of course, as always, says hi and bye to her peeps. My mom said to say hello to everybody, and we both appreciate all of your thoughts and prayers, not only for us, but our two friends that we have, our friend at the office who is still waiting to find out if there are any cancer markers left in his body after his partial colon resection for cancer that they found, and my friend who recently had surgery she's dealing with cancer as well. We're hoping that the medication she is on are, shrinking any cancer she has in her body. So any continued prayers would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much in advance. I do really appreciate it. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. And love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. If you need extra prayers but don't want to share it in the comment section below, feel free to email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com. I will absolutely, as always, add you to my prayers, as will my mom. And yeah, I think I covered everything. So I hope you guys are enjoying the information you're learning about me through these tag videos. And thank you so much for your understanding and the fact that I needed to take a little bit of time off to do what I needed to do, which of course the video was linked. Sorry, I thought I saw something flying. Ooh, I think I'm a little tired. But anyway, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.